Hey, fellow YouTubers, Jjthetrucker coming to you from Nevada. We're heading north on 15, and if you are familiar with the area, you know what's next. Vegas, baby! Yeah, Vegas is coming up. You're gonna see it right around this corner here, actually. So yeah, maybe a little bit. We got 7 Magic Mountains coming up here. If you haven't seen those are pretty cool. You can't really get a good view, I don't think, on this camera. Of them, but they're basically, it's out in the middle of almost nowhere. These rock formations that have been put there, huge rock formations that have been put there, and they're painted all different colors and everything. There's 7 of them. It's pretty cool, just a little tourist attraction. Anyway, let's see here. I wanted to give you guys an update because I left you guys hanging because it was going to be a Christmas surprise for my family. That was on what was that? Christmas Eve, yeah, that I came to you guys about that. So, what has happened since then? Man, let me tell you. So, let's see. We all know about what happened with that last load. That reefer kept shutting off. They weren't going to take me till the 5th. The drop yard wasn't going to be open on Christmas Day. So, you know what I figured? I'll stop by on Christmas Day and to that drop yard and at least log my arrival. That way I could go all the way to my brother's house and back using personal conveyance or PC, so it won't count against my clock. And I went ahead and stopped there and the drop yard was open. So yes, it worked out. It worked out great. I went ahead and dropped that trailer, which was fantastic. Yeah. Not a way to survive, four-wheeler. I went ahead and dropped the trailer, picked up an empty, so I'm done with that trailer. I am so happy that stalling trailer is no longer my problem. I was so happy about that. I didn't have to keep getting all those messages all the time. Look at that. There's Vegas in the back. Look at that. Oh, lost focus. There we go. There's Vegas, baby. It's my hometown, by the way. So. Yeah, picked up an empty, drove on over to my brother's place, and there was a little kink to the surprise here. So first of all, he calls my mom that morning, or texts her, says, "Hey, we're gonna actually go ahead and come on over and see you." Well, my mom's like, "Oh my goodness, no, we're gonna go see him. He can't come and see me because that's gonna ruin everything." So she texted him back, "Yeah, sorry, I've already got other plans. Maybe next time." So, and her other plans were, of course, that we were coming over to him. So yeah, met up with my mom, and check out what happened. All right, so that's my mom right there, and we are heading to my brother's. It's Christmas Day, and we are heading to my brother's right now to surprise him and my nephew and my niece and my sister-in-law. She knows. We had to break it to her because she had to get the place ready and everything. But yeah, we're gonna sneak in the back and surprise them. So yep, hang tight. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Whoa! That is a big surprise! Holy moly!
We're sneaky like that. Oh, you look fine.
You guys got here. You guys drove to the front door and then used the back gate and then came out to there.
You're pretty darn smart, but nope. We flew over the house. Yep. Flew over. Yep.
No.
Oh, Merry Christmas. That was perfect. Thank you.
I was like,
All right, so everybody say hi to YouTube.
Bye.
Oh man, that was fantastic. I love that. We had a really, really good time. Just visited for a few hours, got to see the kids, got to open up their presents. It was just a fantastic time, and of course, this was the year for my nephew to get his first bike. So it was something my mom or his grandma or Mima got for him. So he got his first bike. Yeah, it was just a really, really good time. We enjoyed ourselves. It was great. Man. And then I headed back to the truck because I had to get an early start for my next load. Started early in the morning, drove up to Bakersfield for an appointment. And that's when things started going sideways as we start getting into the southern part of Vegas here. South Point Casino coming on up. I wonder how Allegiant Stadium looks now. It's been a while since I've driven through, and they were just about done with that. That's where the Raiders are going to be playing. Anyways, where am I at here? So I get up to the shipper up there in Bakersfield, and they're like, yeah, everybody except for one person called out sick the day after Christmas. It was Saturday. Everybody. So we're a little behind. We're going to get to you when we can. People, I was there for 11 and a half hours. 11 and a half freaking hours. Oh, I was so upset. I could have spent all that extra time with my family. Man. Nope, had to spend it there. And they're one of those places that have signs posted. If you run out of hours while you're here, we're really sorry, but you have to leave the property. I'm like, oh, you guys are just, man, I was so upset. So of course, yeah, I ran out of hours. I had to do an 8-2 split, did an 8-2-8 split is what I ended up doing. So I did, 8 in the sleeper berth while I was waiting. Then I had to drive to park. But I had gotten hours back because I did the 8 and paired it with the 2 hour, which the 2 hour was actually in between because they called, it was 8 hours, and then they called me to a door, and then 2 hours of off duty. So I completed the 8-2 split. So I had enough hours to go to the a place to park, which was about 20 minutes away. And so then that was a 2 hour portion, which I then did an 8 hour in the sleeper berth again instead of taking a full 10 hour break. And I ended up with about 10 and a half hours of drive time available for me today. The load is going to be late. We already knew as soon as they said that, this was already going to be a tight load as it was, but as soon as they said, we're not going to get to you in time, I called dispatch, let them know it's going to be late. There's a good old Silverton over on the left. It's been there for a while with the Tracker Boat Center, which is Outdoor Worlds, which is now Bass Pro Shops. That thing's been there forever and ever and ever. Man, so yeah, this load was due in northern Utah at 5:45 this afternoon, and certainly not going to make it. Not even close. It's a 13 and a half hour total drive. So there was no way to be able to make that. So we're gonna do a full 11 today, as much as we can out of the 11 or the 10 and a half that I got, 10 hours 35 minutes. And then we're gonna shut her down for 10 hours and drive the rest of the 3 hours early in the morning. So yeah, that's basically what we are going to be doing. So thank goodness I got some family time in there. That was awesome. I enjoyed that. Enjoyed seeing the kids, the dogs, the whole nine. So let's see. All right, so Thursday. Let's talk Thursday. No, it's Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Is it Thursday? Hold up. Friday. We're going to do this Friday. Yeah, New Year's Day. New Year's Day. Don't worry, I won't do it too early in the morning. I'll let everybody sleep in and recover from their hangovers. But yeah, Friday, either in the afternoon or the evening, we're going to go live. We're going to somehow squeeze it in. I have no idea what my schedule is, but we're going to go live. for that special announcement I've been teasing you guys for. All right, here we go to Allegiant Stadium. Is coming up here on the left-hand side. Oh man, there's a truck in the fast lane and the hammer lane. He might block our view. Hope he gets out. Yeah, it's one thing about Nevada. There's no real lane restrictions. You want to go in the left hand in the hammer lane, go for it. All right, let's see how this stadium looks. But yeah, live on Friday, New Year's Day. That's right, we're going live, and I've got this huge announcement. You guys are just gonna freaking love it. I know it. So make sure you set your reminders. I'm gonna start the whole process early on that. Oh no, I can't. I can't because I don't know what time it's going to be, because I don't know what my schedule is going to be yet. But I'll start it as early as I can. Just make sure you set a reminder. Tell you know who, your Amazon lady, or your Google Assistant, or Siri. Hey Siri. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that for you. So make sure you're setting a reminder. So we're coming into Vegas. There's Allegiant Stadium. Man, look at that thing. Look, I'll be honest. I'm not a Raider fan at all. Kind of the opposite. Bit of a Raider hater. But I don't really follow football anymore. But yeah, that's one nice looking stadium. I gotta admit that, man. Look at that thing. Of course, it's black, so it's gonna get hot as a mug during the summer out here when it's 120 degrees in the shade. But that's still a nice looking stadium. Yep. All right, back to Vegas here. Let me turn this, get you the Las Vegas Boulevard Strip. We got the Pyramid, which is the Luxor. That is a cool place if you ever need to stay somewhere. Inexpensive, and man, that's a really neat place to stay. Oh man, look at all that. I miss this place, man. I do. And every time I come here, it's always something different too. Something always changes every time I come back home. There's New York we just passed. Oh man, the Aria, the T-Mobile Arena, that's fairly new. The Aria, Vidara, the Cosmo, that's all new. All this stuff, the Park MGM, all brand new stuff. I haven't even been in those places yet. I definitely need to do another Vegas vacation and come and tour the new strip. The Bellagio, the Bellagio is awesome. Definitely highly recommend doing that. It's just to walk through. The shops. Oh, they're just gorgeous. The whole indoor scenery. It's like walking around in Vienna, in Italy. Of course, Caesar's Palace, also another great experience. Man, really cool just to walk around, see all the stuff that they do. The inside of these places, I'm not even talking the casino floors, I'm talking like the shopping areas and stuff, are just as impressive as the outside. They are amazing. And then we got the Mirage coming, which has an outdoor volcano, which is really cool. Okay, it's a water volcano. Goes off periodically. It's really, really neat. Highly recommend it. It's a free show. Treasure Island. Oh man, I don't know what's going on with Treasure Island lately. They had the Pirates show, and then it's the Sirens show, and not sure what they're doing, or I've heard different things about it lately. And then a couple of new ones back there that I don't recognize. You can barely see them over there. The Crockfords and the Hilton, I've never even seen that. That is brand new. Brand new since I've been here. No idea that was even there. So another Hilton. There was already two Hiltons there. So we got a third Hilton now. Of course, the Stratosphere up in the background there, you see that. That place is neat. If you ever get a chance to go up to the top of the Stratosphere, even if it's for dining, man, you get a view of everywhere. And then on top, they've got like a roller coaster, a slingshot. They've got thrill rides that tip you over the edge. They've got like a free fall thing where you actually, kind of like a parachute, but you're not on a parachute. You're on a wire and you free fall down. Mostly free fall. It's it's pretty spectacular. Gotta try those things, man. Oh, good old Circus. That thing has been there forever. They got the Adventure Dome, which you cannot see because it's hiding behind all these buildings here. All these strip clubs. This is where all the strip clubs are, by the way. Right here, all these buildings. There's treasures for you. But no, Circus is definitely a ton of fun. Indoor roller coasters, laser tag, all the good stuff. All right, we are exiting the main part of Las Vegas. This is, of course, the Las Vegas Strip. Coming up to Old Las Vegas, the original Las Vegas on Fremont Street. We'll get there in a second here. Whew, all right, man. Hope you guys have enjoyed the tour so far. What was I talking about? I don't even remember what I was talking about. I know what I will talk about now. I love my Pete. Don't get me wrong, I love my Pete. There are a couple things I miss about the Freightliner, though. A couple things that Freightliner really did, better than the Pete. I've got to admit. One thing is the DEF tank. Okay. The DEF tank on the Peterbilt, you got to fill it up every time, and it uses about 3/4 of a tank of DEF for every full tank of diesel that you use. There's old school Las Vegas, by the way. Some new buildings there too. They've really been working on that and fixing that up. The Circa, I think that says Circa. Yeah, Circa. That's brand new. That's the shiny one back there. Never been in that. Never even seen that. They're building this place constantly. It's changing. So if you haven't been to Vegas in a few years, come back.
Any of the 5 left lanes.
Yes, thank you, Agatha. So anyways, where was I? So on the Freightliner, a full tank of DEF would last you about 4 full tanks of fuel. Okay, which was nice because you didn't have to deal with the DEF pumps all the time, and sometimes those pumps go out, which is what happened to me last time. The place that I fueled up, the DEF was out. Now I wasn't doing a full tank of fuel. I was just topping off in New Mexico before the prices got expensive out here in California and Vegas and all that. So it was just topping off. But I was like, you know what? This other place, the place that I was at previously, I was like, you know what? I don't need DEF because I'm going to be topping off in about, the very next day. So it wasn't a big deal. So yeah, I went to fill up and top off at that place, and the DEF pumps were down. So here I am. I'm on the red line, which means about 1/8 of a tank of DEF, and I've got 1/4 tank of diesel. And I've got, let's see here, 121 miles to go to St. George, Utah, which is where the prices get cheap again. Am I gonna make it? I don't know. I think, based on math and calculations, I should, but I'm running the DEF tank into the red line, so that's not great. It's not fuel, so it's not the same with all the deposits and all that stuff, but still don't like doing that. And I don't know, well, I do know, it doesn't derate you until you are just about really out, because I've already tested that out. So we should be okay, but still, man, if this were the Freightliner, I'd have plenty of DEF. One place that doesn't have DEF, not a big deal. You just go on, fill it up in the next stop, it's not a big deal. Anyways, so that is what's going on there. So once again, big announcement on Friday, January 1st. We're going live for it. So tell your assistant to set that reminder, and make sure when you do see the live notification, you click on it, and you can actually set a reminder. It will pop up on your phone and remind you a few minutes before you go, before I'm going live. So make sure you do that. All right, guys, thank you very much. Me and my crooked camera here, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. See you Friday. Thank you for watching this feature presentation from me, JJ the Trucker. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or 2. I'd appreciate it. That way I know which videos you guys are enjoying. And you know what to do now. That's right. That's right. You see it right there. Click on my face. Click on my face. See what happens when you click on my face. You know you wanna. Other than that, check out some of my other videos for more great content, such as the one YouTube's recommending, the one I'm recommending, or for more free JJ the Trucker merch, check out the other video. Later.